in this video, I'm going to be talking about why Ilia Topuria is going to have a major downfall in the UFC. So, before I go into this in-depth analysis, be sure to subscribe for the best UFC analysis on YouTube, Sago MMA, and let's get started. So, listen, Ilia Topuria is shown, he's a brand new fighter into the UFC. And he's very, very young, only 23 years old, and is already beaten some very, very tough guys in the featherweight division. Now, he said, in a couple press conferences and in a couple post-fight, press tours or press conferences that he believes that he is going to be the champion in the featherweight division, beating Alexander Volkanovski and claiming that featherweight strap. And listen, that right there is the reason why he's going to fall down, because Alexander Volkanovski is one of the most decorated Swiss Army knife UFC fighters ever. And Ilia Topuria, being in the top 10 in featherweight right now, I just feel like that fight is never going to be a good outcome for Ilia Topuria. Even I would say right now, not just Alexander Volkanovski, but listen, Alexander Volkanovski right now is not just the featherweight champion. He's the pound for pound #1 in the UFC right now. So, him facing an elite guy early is going to be the worst. He's going to, either get submitted in the first round. It's going to be a first round finish. Either if it's going to be a KO or a submission, it's going to be an early finish, because the skill gap between these two people. Don't get me wrong, Ilia Topuria is a very young, skilled UFC, fighter, and has a lot of moves in his arsenal, but is not good enough to beat Volkanovski. I just think that matchup is too far in the limelight of even being a successful fight for him. So I just think it's a little bit too early for Ilia Topuria right now to be calling shots and be saying, I'm coming for Volkanovski. I just think, give him a couple more fights. I would say 4 more fights, fighting top-level guys in the division, and we'll see where it goes from there. We'll see if he's ready for that, big talent, or not big, obviously, but that talented Swiss Army knife fighter that Volkanovski brings, man. And so, 4 more fights on the trot with Topuria, and then, you can give him the title shot against Volkanovski. But I just feel like, even if Ilia Topuria, improves in his training and obviously improves as a fighter and grows, I just think Volkanovski right now is just too unstoppable of a fighter that he's just going to lose. He's just going to lose against him. But, all this confidence, and I understand why he's so confident, but I feel like right now it's too early, and, he's still young and he's still growing as a fighter. And so I feel like, yes, with time he will get better and he will be ready for Volkanovski and getting that belt. So, again, it's just time, man. It's just time, and we'll see where it goes from there. He's just too strong. He's just way too strong right now. But yeah, that's what I think. Obviously, Volkanovski. I feel like Alex Volkanovski is like one of the most active fighters right now. And so that being said, I think it's going to be a very tough challenge for him. But we'll see what happens. That is just my opinion, in-depth analysis, the best on YouTube, Sago MMA. And that has been it, guys. Leave a like and comment what you think down below. And that has been Sago MMA, and peace.
This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game. A full-on display of all of his skills.